Blasi comes in, just already bringing in stuff, looking good. Looks like you.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
live?
we're live, brother.
We're
live.
live, aren't we?
Looks like you got laid.
You damn right I got laid. I got laid twice tonight. Actually, 3 times. Oh, I'm just hiding up underneath.
Oh, yeah, you are.
We got a phenomenal party. We're here at Props here. And Melissa, who is one of the owners here, Nate's wife, Melissa, the owner, it's her birthday. And we did a surprise birthday tonight. And she was actually, it's funny, she was working this afternoon. And I came in to set up early. And I totally disregarded her birthday. Like, I didn't even... Like somebody, there was like 4 people here. I was just setting up. I walked up. I was getting something. Somebody was like, "Oh, happy birthday!" And I was like, "Hey, excuse me." I was like, "Can I get like, can I just get like an ice water? I'm trying to finish setting up back here." And I totally disregarded her. And it's like, not even told Nate. I was like, "God, I feel so bad." I was like, "This is so like, it just feels wrong." Like, you could tell she wanted people to say happy birthday, but nobody said a word. And then Nate sent her off at like 5:30, and then at 6 o'clock, everybody showed up, and we did this Hawaiian theme. I went to Destin. I got this crazy shorts on and all this. Big Hawaiian theme going on. It's Melissa's birthday. Happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday, Melissa.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Good night tonight.
I love it. So we're going. With that said, we're keeping this to an hour, Blasi.
Yes, we are.
We're going to stick to an hour. We're shutting her down about 8:01. 8:01 since we're about a minute late tonight, as usual.
I love it.
As usual, we got some people in the room. Paul Rogers says, "Hell yeah."
Paul Rogers.
We've got Miss Morgan Elizabeth in the house.
Morgan, the chat rat queen.
I think when Morgan, you can answer this. I think one night, one of these Thursday lives, that's when we need to. We may even go live another time during the week here in the next week or two.
Yeah.
Blasi doesn't know this. We haven't talked about it. We're so close to our watch hours, so y'all smash that like button. Keep watching this. You don't have to watch it. If you need to go do something else, totally get it. Keep your browser open. Just keep it running. Just let that thing eat. We just need you to let it eat.
Let it eat. We're so close. We're so close to get where we need to be there on that action.
We really are.
So what's going to happen the next week or so?
We may go live a couple more times, not just on Thursday night. I don't know when, why, how, what. Y'all stay tuned to our social media places, and we'll let you know.
Hey, Morgan's got to join the show sometime. We got to get her out of the, because she stays off in the weeds there, because she runs the whole. Look, she is the back end operations to the whole Alex Stein show. You know what I mean? Like, so the prime time show and everything that Alex Stein does there, and the chat rat. She's running that whole operation, and we got to get her to come in here and give us a little insight to all that. Because he's been on fire lately, too.
Yes,
he
has.
See that crazy video?
I did. He's so good. He's so good. I wish I had it pulled up.
Oh, my God.
Not prepared, but yes.
It's so
good. I love it. Brian Gilson is in the house. He says, good evening, Tigs, Blasi, and JR. Hope that we're all good from the storm. No issues here. There are some that we're not as fortunate, a little more south of Baton Rouge, and one of my son's teachers had a tree fall on their house. Oh, unfortunately,
man, that's terrible, dude. That's awful. Oh.
Yeah, you get 50-mile-an-hour winds and up, things can happen.
You keep soaking, and then the winds hit. Those roots just give up at some point.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So we've had a lot of rain here.
This morning, I sent you that video. I stopped at the general store. I was taking my son to school, and we stopped at the general store right here in the neighborhood, and we're going to get a little breakfast. Got a little gravy biscuit. I got a little chicken biscuit.
$8.
Because I'm still not doing pork or steak or beef, but I did chicken this morning. But, dude, we got trapped there for an hour. Like,
that was a serious storm. That was worse than anything that we had in Baton Rouge last night.
All the streets were flooded. He did not go to school today. I could not get out of the neighborhood. It was flooded. The whole neighborhood
Holy
got flooded.
Cow.
Yeah, I mean, just flash floods. Like, you just don't want to drive in it. You
right,
know what I
mean?
No.
Yeah.
So, I finally called it about 8:45. I was like, buddy, we're staying home today. This is it.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I never seen anything like this before.
It happens. It happens, man. Baton Rouge was blessed, got lucky, it rained and all that. You saw that little time lapse.
I did.
Most boring time lapse of all time. There's nothing to it. But what I learned is, okay, that worked. Perfect. Excellent. I'm going to put that bad boy up when we get some of these severe thunderstorms that are rolling through. I'm going to get some action on that
cool.
deal.
It was cool because it captured everything, and I would like to sing that today because this morning, starting about 4 or 5 a.m., it started raining like that. It never stopped. We got a little break around 7. I thought it was done like 7:10. I was like, hey, let's go and get the general store. We'll get something to eat, and then we'll head on. We got there, and we got trapped. I mean, I've never seen so much water come out of the sky for so long. It was over an hour of just monsoon.
But that sucker was a rainmaker. There's no doubt about it. I'm glad it's gone. And
look at all these people.
Oh yeah, look at that
they all
crowd.
got laid tonight.
A lot
of people.
A lot of people are getting laid. I love it.
This place
Bubba
is
Fan
great.
69, speaking of getting laid, is in the house, and he says, "Oh shit, it's Tigs and Biggs."
Oh yeah.
Jason Hilton's in the house as well. What's up, Hilton? It's a Hilton versus Blasi fantasy football matchup this weekend.
Oh, it really is, and everybody loves Tigs Bits.
Oh!
Everybody loves Tigs Bits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this.
they do.
Look at this action. Dude. What a good-looking
that hat.
It's not going to be long. So this hat right here is coming y'all's way. To you, I'm talking specifically to you and JR.
Okay, good.
I didn't want to show it off tonight. And then hey, all y'all that out there, all you got to do is just go into tigsbits.com, go into merch. You can actually customize this hat and I got to get this thing straight. I feel like my camera's crooked. It's me, but you can go in, you can customize this thing and get any color hat. You can get any color. Like this is like a gold and a blue, but you can do all kinds.
There's a
different
lot
colors,
of different colors.
So many combinations you can do, and you can add this fine leather patch up on top.
A little leather patch. You can get a circle patch if you want.
Yes, you can. Circle patch, rectangle patch.
You can get it to the side. I don't know why you ever would want that, but somebody may. You might want to put it on the side. I don't know. You just never know. So, yeah, man, that hat is good looking. Please put that in the mail for me tomorrow if you don't mind. I would.
I am.
I'm about to just buy one.
No, listen. I seriously just got it day before yesterday.
Okay.
And I've got the boxes set up. I just wanted to show it to you tonight. I'm going to mail it to you. I should have mailed it immediately and then showed it to you. But
it's all good.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay.
But it literally
Hilton
just got
says
here.
it's clean.
It is clean. It is clean. It's tight.
Gary Cantrell with the Hello Tigs and Biggs.
Gary the cocktail.
Gary the cocktail. I love that. I love it. I love that. Is that his new nickname now?
I've been calling
we're gonna roll with
that a
that?
long time. You know what I mean? I mean, dude, I'm trying to figure out what cocktail would match that name. Like, it's a high-end cocktail. I mean, there's smoke involved. I know you've got like
gotta smoke it. Yeah.
But I think we may go this extra. We may create a whole cocktail just around Gary Cantrell.
I think we should. Just the name rolls off the tongue.
We will
to begin with. Yeah. I think of Jerry Cantrell. I've said that before, but I mean, so already in great company. Little teaser for everybody. We're working out the deets. Hope to make it work out. Gary Cantrell's going to join us on our Bubba exclusive show potentially next week.
Can't wait for that, dude.
That is the hopes. Trying to peg our 3 schedules down to where we can all be in the same place at the same time lately has not been easy, but the show's just kept rolling. We just keep rolling on.
It just keeps on moving, keeps on trucking on.
That's exactly right. So, yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to visit with Gary. We want JR. We need to make sure that JR is a part of that because JR has a lot of wrestling questions for Gary.
Big wrestling
It's going to be fun.
Where the heck is JR tonight?
I don't know. Let's look it up. That's a great question. That may be a new segment too.
It should be. I have no idea where he is. It could be at home.
That should be a segment. Where in the world is JR?
Alaska, Hawaii.
JR is currently in Spencer, Iowa at the Clay County Fair and Events Center.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a show at 7:30.
Troy plays Iowa Saturday. I don't think he's going to be there that long, but man, he's right around the corner.
No, man, he rolls on tomorrow. He's in Champaign, Illinois at the State Farm Center.
Yeah.
Then Saturday he's in McHenry, Illinois at Peterson Park. So
Wow.
I think he played somewhere last night. And then next week, let's see, well, the 26th, 27th, 28th. Actually, he's not on the road next week. Hey, that should work out. So this is, y'all are hearing us figure this out live. I'm losing my voice, Blasi. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I hadn't been talking today.
Well, you know what? I mean,
got fired up on them ribs last night. That's what happened.
You did. This guy's dynamic. He's 70 years old, but he crushes jokes. I just got a text saying there's some guy in here that used to be a guest on our show. I can't wait to hear it from Nate. Nate, the owner of Props Brewery, folks. Thank you again. The people at Props.
Love Nate.
Props Brewery. These guys are fantastic, man. Like, not only is this just a great place and they have great beer, but it's just like you come here and you feel like family, and they make you feel like family, and like you get. Well, we are. We've become great friends. It's just like it's such a social epicenter of our little neighborhood here. You know what I mean? Even
oh man,
I mean, here and I'll drink water and just hang out. Like, I'm not drinking tonight, guys, but I'm hanging out. Like, you think I'm going home tonight? No, I'm not. I'm going to hang out here. We're going to talk. We're going to rap about things.
Too many characters, man. Too many cool people that are in there. Too many. Big Russ, is Big Russ in there tonight?
Big Russ is here
He's
tonight.
A celebrity in that joint.
Yeah, Big Russ is here, and Little Big Russ is here tonight. We got everybody, and there's Nate trying to really get a guest on right now. I'm like, I let him know we had to do this a little later probably, but I'm not prepared. I brought a one-man
You don't have a second mic tonight?
Boog's actually got my second mic still. So.
Oh, speaking of Boog, man, just before we went live, I got the worst news, dude. Well, not the worst news, but not good news. Boog texted me. Yeah, Boog was en route to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We were going tomorrow night, Friday the 13th. We were going to Chelsea's to go see Galactic. Yes.
Yeah. What happened?
Galactic canceled.
What?
They canceled. They canceled the show.
Oh, why?
Don't know. I mean, I don't know. I know that people would be like, well, there was a damn hurricane. Well,
dude, I was so excited.
The kids are going back to school tomorrow, dude.
I was excited to see Galactic. Like, because I thought it was last Friday night, because I was trying to make adjustments and go last Friday night, and then I realized, like, midweek, he was talking about this Friday night. I was like, I can't do this Friday night, but, like, that sucks, man. I
know, dude. I was so excited.
Yeah.
Tammy, if you're watching this, wherever you're at, Riley's at football camp. If you're watching this on your phone, let Haley know. We don't need her tomorrow night.
Well, everything just changed, huh? That sucks.
Everything just changed.
Love to see. I was jealous because I wasn't going to make the show. He texted me a few days ago. I was like,
I know. We were trying to get you to.
Friday night. It's a wrong Friday night, buddy. I thought it was last Friday night.
No, we were trying to get you to slip in, but doesn't matter.
Whatever.
He was going to. He's in Diamond Head, Mississippi tonight, anyhow, with his family. And he said, it's all good. You know, Boog, he's going to be all right. He had some people that were coming into town Saturday, so he's like, well, I guess I'll just go back home. Like,
oh, yeah.
Sucks. You just have to go back to the Le Bough Garage.
Damn, he was on his way there, too, huh? When he found out?
He's in Diamond Head right now.
Oh, my God, he made it all the way over there.
Yes, he had made it to Diamond Head. I'm not going to see him. He ain't making the other half of the trip over yet.
God, that sucks.
Just changed everything, really. I'm just having to wrap my brain around it.
Up just to make it work, you know what I mean? Like, I would have been en route, probably riding with him, because he'd been texting me this week. It was like, I got it. Let's do this. I got the rooms. I got everything. I was like, hold on, buddy. I got to figure this out because it's the wrong weekend. I thought it was last weekend. I'm like, give me a minute. And I was like, man, I just can't make it happen, bud. I was like, love to. God, I would love to. Nothing more. Well, sorry about that.
It's okay. We're going to make it. Brian says when he hears Boog, he thinks of the great Oriole Boog Powell. Yes.
You should.
Yes.
You should think of the greatest Boog you've ever met.
And that's him.
That's him.
You know, our Bubba show dropped today.
Did it really?
You weren't a part of it,
unfortunately. I have no idea what y'all talked about.
I know you don't. You can go listen to it. So JR and I ended up, we're just having fun with these top 10 lists. Got another one tonight for us. Who cares?
What y'all talk about?
We talked about the top 10 country artists and top 10 country songs as given to us by ChatGPT and Grok.
So, yeah.
We just went down them. Y'all can listen to it. Completely disagreed with the list. There were definitely people that were left off, all that. But the whole exercise, the whole reason that I wanted to do exercise, I see what you said, Morgan, and I'm with that.
What did Morgan say?
Morgan says do metal next.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, let's get off into some rock a little bit. Some metal.
Oh yeah, for sure,
I'm down with that.
sure. The reason I wanted to go with the country first is the list. What we've discovered here, Blasi, and it happened again the other night at the end of the show when we leave, y'all. We're back here behind the scenes. We'll talk for 3 or 4 minutes before we roll out. JR drops golden nuggets on us every single time we're not on the air.
He really
so
does.
I thought, what if we did one of these top 10 lists around country music and some of these famous people, maybe that'll draw a little story or two out.
Bait them in.
And guess what? It worked.
It worked, huh?
It worked. Did you know that? And I'm just going to spoil it because it's about halfway through the show.
I hadn't seen it.
I know.
All. Yep.
It's okay. It'll be out on YouTube on Monday. It's out on Bubba Army right now. But did you know that Dolly Parton had sleeves, like tattoo sleeves?
Wait.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton does not have like a sleeve tattoo.
He went into JR claims this. I have not fact checked it, but he claimed it
I can't
in the
imagine
show.
Dolly with sleeves.
I mean, he went into it and
how far do they go down?
He said just
arm?
all over. And if you notice, she's always wearing sleeves.
Longer sleeves because
like
she's tattooed down, huh?
She's tatted up.
God.
I mean, I'm sure they could put. Yes, that's
everything just changed with Dolly.
I know. I love it though. I don't have a problem with it whatsoever.
It's
just
right there a little bit, like
makes me kind of like her even more.
I mean, Dolly was always Dolly. Dolly's like, you know what I mean? She's Dolly, right? But
yes.
Like, dang, I never expected sleeves.
I know. It's probably there was some good stories that came out from it, but that was the biggest takeaway of like, okay.
Wow.
Hilton said, I don't believe that. We're gonna verify this. This is I mean, I just haven't had a chance.
Pretty dialed into some stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. He knows a lot.
He does. He does.
Honestly, I don't know that I've ever known him to tell something that's not true when it comes to some inside information.
No, and he backed it up, and he gave his reference and said that this was revealed on a show and all this. I mean, like, I believe him. Haven't verified it. Yeah, people are a little surprised. Yes,
Dolly just letting them know.
Dolly's just letting them know. Stacey G, why would she hide it? I don't know.
We need to get her to. I need to cut some shirts up for her, like I did this dang dolphin shirt or shark shirt, whatever it is. I had the most ridiculous outfit on right now. You can't see like the bottom trunks, like it is so stupid looking. I went to Walmart today and I bought these.
He sent me a picture.
And floral shirts and this crazy shark shirt and everything else. So
Blasi's going to turn into Shannon Sharp before this night's said and done. I just got a feeling.
Oh, Shannon Sharp, huh?
Yes.
I heard there's some controversy with Shannon Sharp. I didn't see what it was. What did he do?
So, he's the first person in the history of the world to release a sex tape that's audio only. Like, it's a brilliant move, really.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Wait, he just released a sex tape, audio only?
It was audio only. I guess he went on Instagram Live while he was banging this chick, and you could hear it all. You could hear it all. No, it was more like what you would think it would be. Unc was a little out of breath at the end,
wow.
and addressed it. He addressed it on Unc's Nightcap or whatever that show is. I love his podcast, by the way.
Oh, I did too.
That dude's awesome.
Did he own it, or did he try to run from it?
What do you think he did?
He owned it.
You damn right he did. I mean, he wasn't doing anything wrong. I mean, it's consensual adults. There was no video. I don't know. My question is, how did you get to the point of where you've hit go live on Instagram? Like, you're in the middle of that. You're on your phone. I mean, what? So many questions, but
crazy.
I think whatever.
I think
it was a work.
Dude, whatever. Yeah, it probably was a work.
I think
Probably
it
was
a
a
work.
work. Shannon Sharp, dude. He looks like a Bronco. You know what I mean? He always looked like.
He
I
does.
thought he was the Bronco. You know what I mean? I remember he was like there. I was like, man, look at this guy. I was
That
like,
dude was
he
in
looks
such
like the
incredible
logo.
shape back
Yeah.
then,
And he still is.
he still is. He looks like he could just go play. He's such a badass. I love that dude.
I ran into him one time. I was in the airport. I remember I was sitting down in the corner. Oh, dang, what airport was I at? I forgot. But I was way in the corner. We had a long delay, and he came over into that same corner. It was like 12 seats, and he sat like away from me. But it was just he and I in that corner. And I looked up, and I was just like, dang. I was just thinking in my mind, I was like, damn, that's Shannon Sharp sitting there. You know, just he and I. And I debated like going and saying something to him, but I didn't say a word to him. We both sat there for like 30 minutes in peace, you know, in the corner of the airport. I never said a word to him, but like that dude's a man.
Big man.
You know what I mean? He is a big
dude.
man. I never said hello. I didn't say anything. I just kind of
Kind of like us with Jerry Jones and
I'm just gonna
Mobile.
be cool. Exactly. I'm just gonna be cool. I'm not gonna mess with this dude. He came to this corner because he saw some dude sitting there. And it was just one dude, and he's like, "I'm gonna go over there, hang in that same corner too, and chill." So I was like, "You know
That's
what?
right.
I'm gonna give him that piece." You know. So
I typically do that, dude, when I run
Yeah.
into celebrities. So it's every now and then, though, you know, I just can't help myself, and I'm like, I got to take a picture with you. You know, I've got to. I've done it with Barstool Mincy, for God's sake. So, like,
Did
oh,
you?
my God, I got to take a picture with Mincy.
did you get a picture with Mincy?
Oh, yeah, I got a
I
picture
didn't
with
know
Mincy.
that. I
Yeah.
never knew that. I did not know that. Yeah.
I sure did. I got it a couple years ago
That's
at
cool.
in the Minute Maid Park. LSU
That's
was
great.
playing baseball in
awesome.
Houston. Yeah, he
That's
was
awesome.
there. So great.
That's
I love
so-
that dude.
That's
I think
great,
he's
man.
hilarious.
That's great. Yeah.
Oh, let's
I
see
got
what the
up.
chat's saying.
I kind of got up scared. I walked away. I was gonna make the move. You know what I mean? I was gonna walk away, like leave and say something. And it was like so like I overworked it in my head, and I just walked by him. I just kept going. I just gave up on the whole moment. You know, I was like, I couldn't think of the cool thing to say. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
know.
I'm gonna be cool. I don't want to be like tool.
Hey, man,
bag.
I'm a big fan. You know what I mean?
Love you. Love you. You remind me of a horse. You know, I was like, no, I can't say that. You know, what do I say? Let me just keep
You look
going.
like the horse in front of the Denver airport. The red eyes and everything. You're a Bronco, sir.
Yeah, you are a Bronco. He is a Bronco.
He is
But,
a Bronco.
Yeah, so I just kept walking.
Jason
Left him
Hilton
alone.
says that Dolly admits she has a few tattoos, but not enough to make a sleeve. The controversy continues. I felt that one.
A few tattoos. A few is more than one.
I want to see him.
Definitely more
Keep
than
digging,
two.
Hilton. Keep
So we're up to
digging.
3, at least minimum of 3. You put 3 or 4 together. Now you're starting to develop a pattern.
It's a mini sleeve.
You probably got something there.
It's a little bit. So the bottom line, though, is I think people would be shocked that she has. Not that she has tattoos. It's just you've never seen them all of these years of Dolly Parton, and you've never seen any tattoos on her.
I agree.
I think it'd just be surprising to see the tattoos. She should let them fly.
She definitely should. She should let it all fly. Like just let it all out. You know?
Okay. Still fine with that too. Just maybe she should start walking bets. Oh, okay. Hilton said he sent the article.
Like
Excellent.
islands in the stream. Dolly Parton in a bathtub, right? So with the sleeves, just imagine that.
Kenny Rogers could
not
imagine
anything
it.
else. Yeah, I was talking about sleeves, not
Yeah.
islands in the stream. Like I was a song. Like
Yeah, I think it's a great
Get your mind
song.
out of the gutter. I wasn't talking about that. I wouldn't put those two things.
It lives there. I can't
Yeah.
help it. Man, one thing that we haven't talked about and keep meaning to bring up, Blasi, and I'm looking over at my
Yeah.
notes because we keep forgetting to, the new show that's on the Bubba Army Podcast Network, The Ford Show.
Dude, that's so
Fantastic,
good.
huh?
It's so good. I listened to it the other day driving home, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And they were like, and that's the first time I listened to it. And then I listened to them break it down, and they had like a whole like controversy. What a good show! Go check out the podcast, the
Yeah.
Ford podcast. Like, dude, what a good podcast. Those guys kill it. Yeah.
They do, man. I like it. I like I like
Ford show,
Ford.
the Ford show.
I like Vegas.
They're good, man.
They are. They have a good format. Give them a chance. Give them a chance. So
Do
they're
give 'em a
fun.
chance.
We talk some. All of us are in the podcast world, what's fun is Seth will have us in a group text. We haven't been all in a group text with them yet, but we eventually will be.
Oh, yeah.
And it's cool that we all chat a little bit behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So it's just it's like we're the only in this whole little podcast network. We're kind of like the bastard child of the Bubba Army. Not us, just all of us. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
It's just I think people look at it. It's a podcast. It's more than a podcast.
It's a podcast.
Look at this community that we're building over here.
We are. We are building
So
a
fun.
nice community.
Timothy Fitzpatrick is in the house. What's up, brother?
What's up, Timothy? Good to see you, buddy. I'm glad you're here, my man. It's funny. So our buddy Nate here at Props, his son is playing for Charleston.
College for Charleston?
An FCS school.
Yeah.
And he's a freshman. And he got up there. He's been working. He's like, Dad, I made it the third string. And then a month or two later, he's like, Dad, I made it the second string. That's fantastic, son. Just keep grinding. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's great. He's like, Dad, I'm a starter. And that started the season. So Nate and Melissa have been going to every single game so far. And it's only been 2, right? But
wow.
And they're going to go to every game. Well, they beat Furman last week. Furman's number 15 in the country in FCS, and they beat them last week. And he's starting on the offensive line. And, dude, it's so cool, though, that he's getting to go up there and watch his son start there and play football. This week they're heading to Richmond in Virginia. They leave tomorrow to head up there and drive up there. He's like, oh, dude, they're so pumped. It's so cool, though, to be able to do that. I can't imagine that as a dad. Like, it's like he's excited. He's like, if he's starting, I'm there. We're not missing it. We're going to be there. So, anyway.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Riley had his first little scrimmage this past weekend. It was his first ever action on a football field. I had so much freaking fun. It was just wonderful. He did well.
How was that?
He did
man?
well. He's playing. They want him to play center. He doesn't have the snaps down just yet. He's working on that. He'll eventually get there. So they've got him playing guard, nose guard. Dude, they had to double team him. It was just awesome to see. It's like, oh yeah, this is so much fun. And just we're in a little football stadium. I wasn't expecting any of that. It's just like, oh, what a lovely way to start off the tailgate week.
Oh yeah.
I loved it, dude.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I like
look who joined us. JR the Handler.
The Handler. Yesterday was his birthday, folks. Wish him a happy birthday.
Yeah.
And his wife's birthday is tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. We got a Wednesday, Friday action, double punch, bam, bam, bam.
Boom. So, I love it. He said the Ford show was great.
It was great.
And he says, I'm in Iowa playing a fair tonight. We pulled that up on our section called – our new little segment, JR, called Where is JR Tonight?
Where is JR? Dial us in on your phone. Hey, listen, I know you probably can't, but if you get real bored and you want to just come in best you can, like side stage, you're more than welcome to, buddy. Like just
feel
even
free
for
to.
Like a 30-second
well, ask.
And you shall receive,
sir.
Friggin' believable, baby. Goddamn right.
What's up, boys?
What's up, buddy?
What is
How you doing,
my friend?
I gotta turn this down.
Love.
I gotta turn this down. I had y'all on the. I've got y'all on the bus. You can see that.
Oh, there you go.
So good, dude. That's so good. That is great.
Unbelievable.
We're big pimping on the damn pimp bus.
On 2 screens. That's what I'm talking
Look at
about.
this. This is kind of who we are. We're kind of big time. You know what I mean? We really are. I mean, this is kind of what. This is kind of what happens, on a Thursday night. You know what I mean? Like, you may be sitting on Justin Moore's tour bus and the damn show just comes on.
It just happens. I mean, why wouldn't it? JR is in full. He's playing a show tonight. He's in show mode.
Yeah,
he is in show mode.
Got my gear on already. I'm in pre-show. We got a meet and greet in about 20 minutes, so I figured I'd check in. I lost track of time, and
y'all still
I turned on YouTube.
Yeah.
Y'all
haven't opened up yet. Y'all haven't played yet, so y'all still doing the meet and greet before the play. Yeah.
Yeah. It's 7:30 here, so yeah, we got a meet and greet here at 8, and then show at 9 o'clock tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
God, that's so cool, dude. That's so cool.
Do they? Do
Playing it here at
y'all?
the Clay County Fair in Spencer, Iowa.
Oh, I like it, dude. That's so good.
I noticed who opens and closes on that. Does Randy
Uh,
open, or does Justin open, or
it
do
just
they alternate, or
like
what
on a lot of
happens?
these fair shows, it could be. Well, tonight's not a Randy tour. Tonight's
Okay.
just a fair. We're just playing by ourselves. We're this
One
weekend. We're
off.
not with Randy. Next weekend we're off. Yeah, it's just a one off of 3 fairs tonight. We're here playing the Clay County Fair. It's us and a regional band. I can't remember the name. Then tomorrow we go to Champaign, Illinois, actually, and play at the University of Illinois basketball big arena they have there, which is I got to quit using. I'm better than this. Is
You're in the
Brett
middle of
Bielema,
doing stuff.
former Arkansas Razorback head coach and Wisconsin Badger head coach. Brett Bielema is the head coach at Illinois, and he and Justin
Right.
are tight. I'm friends with Brett and Jen, his
Brett
wife.
Bielema's-
So
I like that guy. I like
Yeah.
that guy.
yeah,
I
he's
do
solid,
too.
solid dude. He didn't have a very good run at Arkansas, but he's a good guy. He knows what he's doing. He went to the Patriots and Jets, I think, for a while. Now he's back in college at Illinois. Got them program turned around there. But so we'll see them tomorrow, and then we go to. We're doing a big show in McHenry, Illinois, which is outside of Chicago, Saturday, playing with Chris Young and Chris Jansen and someone else. And then I'll get dropped off at the airport and fly home from Chicago Sunday and hopefully get home for the Saints game.
There you go.
That's the plan, huh? Unbelievable.
That's
I mean,
the plan.
just
Tight schedule.
Life of a rock star.
Some days
They
are better than
are.
others, you know what I mean?
That's
Handler,
exactly right.
If you need him, folks.
So so I hate I missed the first part of the show. Anything super cool y'all talking about? I know I heard y'all first thing when I turned on, y'all were talking about the Ford show, which I got to hear the first episode, and it was funny. Kind of reminded us of us a little bit. They're trying to integrate, letting everybody know that they're doing it's for the Bubba show and this and that.
Yeah.
But I thoroughly enjoyed their show. I really hadn't heard about them before this, and I love what they're doing. It's something totally different from obviously what we're doing with the murder mystery angle and things with topics. But I liked it. I'll be listening to it. I missed Operation Pigmentation this week. You know, that's what's bad. They've gotten so good. There's so many shows you want to listen to, but there's only so many hours a day you could dedicate to listen. It's like if you'd have to sit around and watch TV for 10 hours a day or listen to podcasts for 10 hours a day to get because there's so much good stuff out there, you know.
Oh, there is.
Y'all know what I mean. But so anyway, I say all that to say I thoroughly enjoyed the Ford show and look forward to listening to more, and glad they're on the Bubba Army Radio podcast network with us and everyone else.
Well, what I was telling everybody, JR, before you joined us, and it's opened some controversy a little bit. I was telling them about our show that we did that just dropped today on the Bubba Army Podcast Network of our top 10 country songs and artists as given to us by ChatGPT, and we definitely disagreed on what it gave us. There were some notables left out and all of that, but I was telling them my biggest takeaway in that whole night listening back to it was whenever you told us about Dolly Parton and her having sleeves.
Yeah.
And that was just and no one can believe it. And
yeah,
Jason Hilton looked it up.
You know,
where'd you hear that exactly? What is this really true?
Yeah, I heard from somebody who on the inside there that's worked with hair and makeup with her before and stuff.
I believe it.
There you go, folks.
Yeah, and I'm not saying.
Right
and now I saw Hilton
means everything, though.
Yep.
Yeah, and a few reputable resources. I wouldn't, but you know, like anything, you know, there's a small chance it's all horse malarkey. But I would put my money on. I would put my money on if she pulled him up. Now I'm not saying it's connected, full rock star. You know, double. I mean, all the way, just completely. But from what I was told, it's not just she's got a little butterfly right here or something. There's multiple tattoos on multiple arms. Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
So I don't know I don't know. I can't. And I think she talked about it on Oprah or Gail King show or one of those type shows where she mentioned and kind of giggled it off and said, I got a few back then. I got a few here and there, and kind of talked about it a little bit. Somebody, after I had already got this information, somebody hit me. We're like, no, it's confirmed, because like we've said on here before, a lot of this shit, I just throw it out there because it's something that I've heard or think I know. Now I could be wrong, or I could be getting two people or two stories intercrossed and mess them up, or that kind of stuff. But before the internet and easy access to find these facts, I mean, a lot of this pop culture stuff, you just had to know somebody or just know, or it was just
true.
hearsay. But if you knew, you knew. And there are a lot of those little things. Like I said, I don't always have a list of them going, but they'll pop up when we talk about certain things. But there are all types of different stuff that,
I love it.
that happens and has happened.
Well, that was the whole point of the exercise the other night, is trying to draw some of those stories, because I know you have a million of them, and you just got to have something that triggers it. You're just like me. We're talking,
Right.
and then all of a sudden, squirrel, bam. Oh, yeah, I remember that time that Ricky Skaggs got into a violin fight with some, like, it just
Right.
something like that.
Ricky Skaggs got into a violin.
Just an example.
Right.
That didn't
It is
happen.
usually hey, listen to Tig's point. It's funny. Like, we'll get done recording, and then JR usually comes in. It's like, and we'll hit stop, and he goes, "Hey boys, by the way, I was talking to Willie Nelson last week, and Willie was telling me how much that he enjoyed. It's like, wait, time out. It's there he is, folks. Nate coming in here with a beer delivery right on time.
Yeah.
Love it.
I can't wait, buddy. And so yeah, we so you never know, what's going to come in. That's why we got to keep this guy just hot on the mic, because it's ever flowing.
We need the bits
the
for the
stories never
Tigs.
stop.
Well, you just never know. Yeah.
He is the bits of the Tigs.
That's right.
Hey, Blasi, what'd you think about a couple things? I don't know if we've caught all the way up since then. What about the
Did we lose him?
That
Are
was
you
such
doing
a-
this on purpose?
He really just hung us out to dry. What about the?
I think he did. I think he did that on
It's
purpose.
so good. Look at him, just frozen in time. Look
Just
at him.
frozen.
Look
Like,
at that-
I ain't
look at
taking
that
him out. I've got
fantastic
hope that he's
cowboy
going to
hat.
come back.
I mean, just on a tour bus. He's on a tour bus with the cowboy hat.
Oh, he looks so sharp. Morgan, we'll see you later, darling. Thanks for
Thank
hanging
you,
with
Morgan.
us.
Thanks for joining
And we're going
us.
to get you on here
Always
very, very
appreciate you.
soon, too.
Yeah, I
for
can't
sure.
wait. So you got to be ready. It's coming.
She will be ready.
We're gonna
She's
do
going to be
this.
ready, no doubt.
Look at JR. JR's looking good there, but I'm hanging on still.
We're just going to see.
yeah.
Just going to see if he pops back in. Jason Hilton says that he's playing Jamie on Rogan tonight with fact checks. I love it. I love it. We're going to find out more. We're going to find out more. Tim Fitzpatrick, Timmy. We're gonna. I'm gonna call you Tim, Timmy, or Fitz. That's. I saw that he said that
Fitzy,
earlier.
baby, Fitzy.
Yeah, Brian, we've lost him, man. We have lost him.
Yeah,
I wanted to talk about this tonight, Blasi, since I did
Yeah.
tease it. I mean, it's
Bring
we
it
like
on
to
in.
do our,
Bring it on
like to
in.
do our lists. I don't want to,
Yeah, let's get this top 10 in.
Is the handler back?
Oh, the handler.
I'm
Hey,
sorry,
handler's
guys.
back.
What were you
Internet.
saying? You
internet
left us
dropped
hanging
out
on
for
to
a
the
second.
word there for a minute. Like, if you had something big to say, and then we just stopped.
Yeah. Did you solve it all?
Gosh. Oh, I was going to say, did you? We hadn't talked about it, Blasi, but how'd you like my picture in front of Stern Studios one and in New York, and then the Paul?
Did
Well, I
we
heard
lose
the
him
Stern
again?
Studios, so I'll say that. And then what did he say? What was that last part? I'm probably guessing they're at Fox Studios. I think
Yeah, I
was
think
about
it was
to say.
Fox and Friends.
So
We've
both
lost
of
him
those
again.
is what I'm gonna say is like, so the Stern Studios. Yeah, he is sitting in Sirius like studios with Stern behind him, with the Bubba Army shirt on, like with Stern. Like Stern, if that door opens up, there's Howard Stern.
There he
standing
is in
there,
his
you know what
hair.
I mean? Yeah, there's everything. So that was phenomenal. And then out at Fox, he's sitting out there in the like where all the people are in the street, but he's right there where they're doing the barbecue and all that stuff, like just kicking it.
Just
So cool. I mean, seriously, JR. You just want to say like how much, like, yes, bow down, like, yes, you're the man.
Well,
That
the
was so
thing is,
cool.
though, Blasi, what's
Unbelievable.
crazy is that none of us have been able to, like, the three of us haven't actually done a show. We've only done a couple of shows together. It
I
feels
know.
like in the last month. We've all been doing separate
know.
shows. It's either been me and you or me and him or whatever. Me and Austin, like 1 week. Yeah,
I
we've
know.
just been.
I can't wait for the week when it's just me and like JR and you can't make it. You
I
always
know.
make it. How do you always make it?
Because I have to host it.
But you can send us the link.
I
at, like,
look
worst case
forward to
scenario.
the week I can take off.
I don't want you to not be here. It's not like I'm rooting for you not. I just find it funny. Like you're always the common denominator. Like you're always here. You can
God
take a
help
week
y'all.
off. Like you can take a week. You can do something. Just send the link and go. Here
I'm the red band of. I'm the red band of our.
You gotta let go a little bit every once in a while. Like literally once every. How many shows have we done?
Man, y'all can do it for the next
105?
month. I'm fine with it.
So once out of one in 105 shows, you gotta just say, "Hey,
Take a week off.
just take a week off.
Just
and see
take
what
a show
happens."
off.
It'd probably be a disaster. What's going on? Why is this link not working? What's happening? Brantley,
It
I'll be
always works
calling you.
fine. Oh yeah.
What's wrong with
There's
you?
always some little things behind the scenes, I promise you. JR says he's sorry, gang. Internet's not cooperating. We'll see us next week. It's probably
Love
all
you,
the
JR,
cloud
buddy.
cover.
Love
He's
you,
in
buddy.
Iowa. That hurricane's probably still messing with
Probably
this.
that cowboy hat. If it's that cowboy hat, I'll probably come in a little bit better. I think it's solid, coming out here fine, just blocking everything, probably his brain and everything, just the waves.
I love JR in the cowboy hat. He just looks like a badass walking around like he does. He's tall, He looks like he's
Dude,
always.
he comes in with his thing, and he usually got them. Sometimes he gets his pearl snap downs. You know what I mean? Like
Yes, he
them-
does.
Oh, I mean, pop, pearl right here on the pockets, pearl, pop down the front. Like he can get away with more stuff than the average bear. Big old
Yeah.
belt buckle. Hat.
Gotta have it.
He can do it all, and then he can go right back to a baseball cap and
And
very
just look
simple
like
and
like we
bold.
do here.
Unbelievable. He's a very
It's so
morphing
good, man. It's so
individual.
good.
It is good.
So yeah, what I had come up with, asking ChatGPT, just thinking about stuff, kind of told it what we were doing, and it gave me some list ideas.
Yeah.
And since we've been dealing with the hurricane and all that stuff, thought it would be kind of fun to go along with that theme and interesting because I hadn't thought about it. So it gave me the 10 most devastating hurricanes in sports history.
Sports
history, which I had not thought about before. So I'm going to go through these very quickly.
Wait,
tell what they
time
are.
out. Before you say anything, are you starting at 10 or are you starting
I'm going
at
to start
1?
at 10. Yeah, I'm going to count backwards like a normal person
I've got my
this time.
idea of number 1, but like I haven't looked at this, but I got my idea of number 1.
Let's just hear your number one before we start.
Katrina was this. Katrina.
Obviously, that's number one.
Is
So,
it? Yeah,
I mean,
it
we
had to
gave
be,
a number
right?
one away.
I mean, just devastated the whole football season, right?
Exactly. Don Raines says that hurricane is tearing things up in Eads. That's in Memphis. We've got a buddy up there who over-prepared for the 25-mile-an-hour crazy winds that were coming his way. It's like, dude, he had to move all of his pool stuff and all that. It's like, what do you do when a cold front comes through, bruh? I mean, we sat out on the porch and watched this thing last night, and it was 25 miles away, okay? So, anyhow, whatever. So, you got to be prepared. Be prepared. So, coming in at number 10, 1989 Hurricane Hugo.
Oh, Hugo.
Hurricane Hugo, yeah. Hugo's impact on the Carolinas forced college football and local sports teams to postpone games. The College of Charleston saw major disruptions in their athletics program, and damages were extensive to sports venues. That was a monster of a hurricane.
The College of Charleston. The College of Charleston is where I was a Pi Kappa Phi. The College of Charleston is where Pi Kappa Phi was founded. So
really?
That's another little side note. Yes, and I was a Pi Cap. So at Troy, we were Gamma Gamma. You start going through the alphabet. We were you go through the alphabet a couple times. We were Gamma Gamma. But the College of Charleston, South Carolina, is where the founding fathers founded Pi Kappa Phi fraternity. So
I'll be damned.
another little side note.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Coming in at number 9, Hurricane Florence in 2018. Numerous college football games were canceled or postponed across the Carolinas, again in the Carolinas, including some marquee matchups. And the storm also affected NASCAR and minor league baseball schedules.
Unbelievable.
I remember that one.
Barely.
I definitely remember this one.
Yeah.
Number 8, Hurricane Matthew in 2016.
Oh, Matthew.
Remember Matthew? That kind of came in from the side, I think, and the Gulf kind of. College football games in Florida, South Carolina, and North Carolina were impacted, including the postponement of a high-profile match between LSU and Florida.
Oh, wow.
And I definitely remember that because we played them at the end of the season. Yep. Number 7, Hurricane Ike. Remember Ike? 2008.
Yes, I do remember Ike.
That was the rain. Wasn't that the one that just rained?
That's when you lived here.
Yes, that is when I lived there.
You were my neighbor.
I was your neighbor. The storm forced the Houston Texans to move games and caused heavy damage to sports facilities in the Gulf region. So that was Hurricane Ike. I think that was the flood. No, Harvey was the flooding one. Not Ike. Yeah. Hurricane Maria, number 6 in 2017. I remember that hurricane. Puerto Rico's sports infrastructure took a huge hit. I remember this. With entire seasons of baseball and basketball leagues postponed, Major League Baseball organized aid and held charity games in response. I remember that. Who's that raising their arms? Is that Nate?
That is Little Big Russ.
Oh, that's Little Big Russ.
Not Big Russ, but Little Big Russ.
Little Big Russ, who's like 6'8".
Our banner guy. Yeah, he's a big guy.
Our banner guy.
Yeah. He's a big guy.
We love our banner guy.
We do love our banner guy.
Number 5, Hurricane Irma in 2017.
Irma. Remember that guy? Irma. Remember that guy like in Puerto Rico or somewhere was just screaming Irma? Like he was dying on a cross?
No, I think you're thinking about the weather dude.
No, I'm thinking about this dude like in Puerto Rico that was screaming Irma. It was coming in. It was like Irma was taking his life.
Yes, I do remember that. Well, that thing caused some major disruptions to college football schedules across Florida, forcing the postponement of games. Nothing major, though. But Florida, once again, had to deal with a postponement due to a hurricane. Imagine that.
Oh, yeah.
LSU's, we've had our share, too. Number 4, Hurricane Andrew. You can't ever forget a Hurricane Andrew.
Andrew was at 89, right?
It's 1992.
92, yeah.
92,
right. Dang.
Because Andrew hit Louisiana,
the gold
too.
standard for a long time. Like, Andrew is what you were scared of for like 10, 15 years until
because of what it did to Homestead, Florida. It just leveled
everybody
it.
to death. Hurricane Andrew. Hurricane Andrew. It was like
Hurricane Andrew was serious. Speaking of RIP to James Earl Jones, man.
What? Wait, what?
Where have you been? Yeah,
What?
dude. Yes, he passed away 2 days ago.
I did not know.
Maybe 3.
Seriously?
At 92, yeah.
James Earl Jones.
This is CNN. I do not have that man's voice. I wish I did. Blasi's got more of his voice than me. Say it.
Really?
Say this is CNN.
This is CNN. James Earl Jones is dead.
He died, man.
He's dead. He's no longer with us.
No longer with us.
Man.
Great American. Yeah.
Great
One of the greatest voices of all time.
How did that go? Wait, how did that go under the radar?
I don't know.
That should have been like page 1.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. It was top page news. You didn't know 2 days ago that a hurricane was coming here.
James
It was like, we got to record because I may lose power. And yeah, you've been out of it, brother. I don't know, but I love it. Number 3, Hurricane Sandy.
James Earl Jones here.
I know. I didn't mean to drop that on you.
I think it could have been the whole theme of the show. We could talk about him for hours.
Instead, we're talking about bitch-ass hurricanes.
Unbelievable. We just skipped by James Earl Jones like it was just a
casually threw him in the list.
That's page 6.
So terrible.
God almighty. I feel
a
terrible.
little embarrassed now.
I am.
Not really. I'm going to be okay.
Just keep going.
2012 Hurricane Sandy. That was a monster of a storm.
Sandy.
That's the one that went up to New York. Yep.
Sandy.
The New York City area saw a lot of stuff on that one, including the Giants and the Jets. They had to be adjusted.
The Giants and the Jets.
Aaron Rodgers is not going to be the savior of the Jets. But
oh, my God. The Jets They're gonna be the savior of any. Nobody's gonna be the savior of the Jets. Why do you go there? The Jets. I don't know. You know what I mean? Who goes to the Jets?
To win. Like nobody, they don't win.
Benny and the Jets. I mean,
I
seriously.
hope for Gary V's sake, one of these days, he either is able to buy them on the cheap and be their owner, as his goal has been, or they just get good for his sake. Let's see, number two. Yep. Number 2, Hurricane Harvey in 2017.
Oh, shit, Harvey was like slow creeping turtle.
The flood.
As my buddy Jeff Byard, who used to be the FEMA director, called it. He was like, they got him on. He was the FEMA guy. He would come on TV. He was like, he was actually at the time, I think he was over like rescue and recovery. And they would bring him out there to talk. He was like, folks, Harvey is like a slow moving turtle. I thought it was so good, dude. He's my fraternity brother from college, and
I don't think it was even moving as fast as a slow-moving turtle, dude. That thing was just stationary. It was incredible the amount of rain that they got. It wasn't the wind and all. It was just the 30-plus, 40-plus inches of rain, which was the good thing about that storm that hit yesterday. Is it was built similarly. It had all the moisture and all, but it moved. It was, it's been moving. So we didn't get all of that flooding that we could have had. So that's good.
We could have. But before we move on to the next, back to Byard. So my buddy Byard, he was a fraternity brother of mine. He was a Marine, and we were fraternity brothers. He went on and just went way up. He got nominated by Trump to be the FEMA director, and then like over some dumb stuff ended up not nominated. He's flown on like Air Force One with Trump and all that jazz. But dude, I remember Byard one time pulled up to my trailer in Troy, and he had a goat in the front seat of his Fiero.
A goat?
Yeah, it was Byard driving
not the
Fiero,
greatest of all time, an actual goat.
An actual goat in the front seat. I walked down. I was like, huh? What's up, buddy? He was like, just seeing what y'all's doing. And I was like, you got a goat in your front seat there, don't you? Yeah, I really do.
That's wild. That's freaking nuts.
And we'll move on from that. Like that dude was so cool. I loved him to death.
I love it.
Anyway,
I love it.
Moving on.
Yeah. Anyhow, number 1, we already gave out number 1's Hurricane Katrina. The Saints were forced to relocate. They had to go to San Antonio that season. The Superdome.
The whole season. That Superdome turned into just a dump.
It was just bad. And how far has it come to where it's at now, hosting the Super Bowl? And they've done gazillions of dollars of renovations in there. It looks great.
Of dollars.
It's ready.
Wow, the Superdome is back. You know what a fun fact of the Superdome? One of the greatest college coaches in the history of college football, Paul Bear Bryant, always wore that houndstooth hat, didn't he? Every time he was on the sidelines, except for one place.
He didn't wear it in the Superdome?
That's the only place he didn't wear it because
he wouldn't wear a hat
inside.
Not wear a hat indoors, like we were taught to do.
That's exactly right. That's so cool.
People have gone. I've done away with that rule. You know,
I still listen. If I sit down if I sit down to eat, I take my hat off. That's, I'm not going to wear it in a church. Like I cannot wear.
No, I wouldn't wear it in church. No.
But even indoors,
but I've seen people wear it in church.
But if I was about to eat right now, I would take my hat off to eat. Like I still have to do that.
It's just the way we were raised. You know, it's just the way we grew up.
And it's not like if you kept your hat on, I would think less of you. It's just how I was raised, It's
just how we were raised.
Yeah.
It's the South.
Yep.
JR chimed in and he says that he remembers who he heard the Dolly story from. And yes, it was a very reputable source. He'll tell us off the air sometime. So, look, that's good enough for me. We know him. And if JR says it,
this story is real.
That story's real.
It is real.
That story's real. I don't care what the hell tabloids or anything else says. Coming from a hairdresser, they know.
There's Big Russ right behind us.
Know.
There's Big Russ.
Oh, Big Russ.
Blue
Big
shirt.
Russ.
Yeah, he's right there. Big Russ.
I love it. I love it. K-Dog in the house. Bubba Army, brother, what's up?
What
he
is
loves
up,
us.
K?
Love you, dude. Appreciate you, man. We appreciate you, man. That's right, Don Raines, and we made a last-minute trip to Arizona State. That's exactly right. And I watched that game at Hammock Bay, that was the game where we brought that was the smoke machine game in the theater room.
Oh, yeah. I
Remember that?
Yeah.
That was my last night in Hammock Bay officially.
Was it really?
I think we were in the process of moving. I was already in Baton Rouge, but I was in between having to come back, get stuff together and all that to move from there back over here. And we had a Tigs going away party, watch party at the theater room that night, and had the cops called on us. And fire alarms went off. And
Shocker of the year.
And I believe that I was not allowed to ever go back in there.
Wow.
After that, I was like, I don't really care. I'm not
twisted?
going to live here.
It got that twisted?
I think it got pretty twisted. That lady out there, Debbie or whatever her name is, she didn't like me.
Well,
I gave her good reasons to back then.
Yeah.
I've calmed down a lot since then.
You did. But Debbie's
the
one of those
boat
you got to
issue.
get along with because she's still running shit. You got.
It's unbelievable that she's still out there running it. I did not get along with her well. I hate it.
And so I did. I was smart enough.
Very smart.
To play the game, right? And I always got along with Debbie. Debbie and I mean, we butted heads from time to time, but I always bent because I knew she dominated. You know what I mean? She ran this place. The guy that owns this place, the guy that created this whole, the god of Hammock Bay, she was his right-hand man. It was a woman, but it's like, hey, you know what? I may argue, but I'll come back and I'll stroke the ego. You know what I mean? Because
that's right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got to live
Wise
here.
move.
I got to live here.
Wise move. I
Debbie's
did not
cool.
play it that well.
Debbie's cool. She can be difficult, but she's cool. She's cool.
I think if we were,
she keep things tight.
If I knew her now, 20 years later, almost, you know, I'm a different person than I was back then.
Every time I see Debbie, I give her a hug. Like, no, we're money. I'll tell you what, though, this neighborhood is something else. This neighborhood is unlike any neighborhood. There he is, Big Russ.
Big Russ.
Russ is back, folks. If you need him, there's Big Russ.
Look at him. He's
God,
definitely gotten laid tonight. I love it.
Yes, he is. Anyway, I'll hush. Yeah, but that's good. Love Debbie. Love Hammock Bay. Love Jay Odom. Love living here. Thank y'all for the opportunity.
Love it, man. I love it. You know what else I'd love?
What's that?
Love for everybody to hit that thumbs up wherever you're watching this thing.
Thumbs
Share
up. And I'll tell
this.
you what I'd like for you to do is go to tigsbits.com and order you one of these fine hats, dude.
Get you one of those.
These hats are phenomenal.
Turn it around.
This is I went with the gold and the blue just for us to demonstrate. And, man, this is a Richardson 112. But you know what it does? It just sits proper on your head. You just throw it on your head. You just drop it up there.
And you just look as good as Blasi. I mean, that's what it'll do. That is what it'll do.
You look like you got a Richardson 112 on your head is what you got.
That's exactly. And not one of them faux ones.
There's one
the real
coming to
deal.
you, and there's one coming to JR. We got hats for us, and then
same color. All of
Same
ours are going to be.
They're
I
all the
love
same
it. That's the
color
hat I
right now.
wanted.
It's a good hat. It's a great hat. The purple and white, I know, and I want the purple and white too.
Yeah.
But they're just out of it because it's the time of the year, and you crazy assholes over there in Louisiana just order them all up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like y'all Richardson 112 purple and white to death.
Everybody who's making them a Richardson 112 hat in the state of Louisiana, for the most part, they're making it purple and white.
They really are.
I mean, we're going to have them. They'll be here. They'll be here soon enough. But, man, there's a bunch of colors, 8 or 9 different options.
This place is still packed in here. Like, this is crazy.
It is. It is. And I'm going to let you slip on off and get on into this thing, Blasi, because I think we're holding you up, honestly.
No, it's great. I'm just looking around at the people and the smiles, and everybody's having a good time, and we're all festive, and we got our flowery stuff.
What is the plan?
I wish y'all could see these shorts. I can't. Yeah, I think I can show you my shorts. Look.
Oh, yeah. He is ready. Look at that. Go back down. Let me get you a full screen. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That is bright. But you match.
I did. I got this from Walmart today. So, yeah. I had to go. This is a Walmart outfit, tip to tail. Yeah, minus the hat.
Tip to tail.
Which you could only get it Stubborn Pride hats.
That's
you
right.
You cannot get this at Walmart. Yep.
You can find that link available at tigsbits.com, and it's right there as soon as you pop in there. Buy hats here. You just click it, and it'll take you right there to them. Click it. Go buy a hat. Go buy a hat and send us a picture of you with the hat, wearing the hat. Got one the other night. I meant to share it tonight. I forgot to download it. That's on me. From Mike, one of our fans, Mike Rucker. He had his wife already took his hat. It's that one. It's that same hat. She took it. I told him that she looked a lot better in it anyhow, and he just needed to buy another one. So
yes, he does. That's exactly what he needs to do. Yeah,
that's right. That's right. Well, man, let's wrap this thing up. I'm going to let you go tell Miss Melissa happy birthday from all of us. Yes. And chat, we appreciate y'all hanging with us.
Thank you.
Go check out that Bubba Army podcast. If you haven't heard it yet, jump into any of our other stuff. We've been coming out with 2 a week, and we'll be back next week. Be watching for us on social media. I'm thinking that we may go live.
Coming too. We got some surprises coming too. We're going to shock y'all.
Do.
We've been doing our standard operating procedure, but I promise you're about to get some shock and awe. Shock and awe is coming. It is coming.
There is, y'all. We're pumping out the shows, but y'all don't think that we ain't really cranking some stuff out behind the scenes that it's just going to be good. Some of it may not show up until 2025, and that's okay. But it's happening. We'll see y'all next week.